This video was shot Friday, December 23, 2022. Picture it. I'm in my nephew's car. He's driving. It's approximately 2 months ago, and I said something to him. I told him that for as long as I live, I will never, ever, ever again recommend any company to anyone about making money. In 2022, I recommended all of 3 companies to my friends, and all 3 turned out to be disappointing. This after I did my due diligence and felt satisfied they were pretty solid companies. They were all new. Even though persons understand that this is business and there is uncertainty, even though I myself stressed that uncertainty, it takes a toll on my integrity when things do not work out, and I decided that my integrity is too important to me to go down that road again. I was dead serious. Then, to my surprise, a friend of mine who also took the same position months before I did sent me a message that she is starting a new travel business. I was curious to find out by what miracle she changed her mind. So I decided to look at what she was presenting with an open mind. But something else happened to me that made me take a look. In recent months, I have been ailing and seeing multiple doctors, but saw my symptoms getting worse until it got to the point where I ended up hospitalized, needing a blood transfusion because my blood count was so low. The doctor said he is puzzled how I was walking around with such low blood count. He said I was a walking stroke waiting to happen. Well, not in so many words. That's my interpretation. He said my blood count was at stroke levels and that he is surprised, and as mentioned earlier, at how I existed with such low blood count. As most of my friends know, I make my living by my main YouTube channel. Illness prevented me from producing videos like I used to do, so that income virtually disappeared. I wanted to see a naturopathic doctor, and following my hospitalization, I was told to get a colonoscopy done because there is still some mystery as to why my blood count went down so low. On top of that, I was required to do a surgery. Here's the problem. With months of little to no income, increasing medical bills, and little ability to work, with bills climbing up on me, I had to ask for financial assistance, and viewers to my YouTube channel came to my aid. I thank God for their kindness, for their love, and their support. Thanks be to God. I saw the naturopathic doctor. I got help from the hospital and prescription from my medical doctor that, together with the prayer of my friends and my church family, I am getting stronger every day. Thank you, Lord. Getting back to my old self, except I also developed a vision problem that is quite stubborn. I fear I'm going blind in one eye, even as the other is getting worse. Oh boy. The situation represented a wake-up call for me. At my age, starting over with a 9-to-5 job and retiring on a small pension is certainly not inviting when I have a young daughter to think about. What if I get my YouTube income back up and, God forbid, fall ill again? What next? I've always seen network marketing as a wonderful option, but finding the right company, as I saw this year, in the Jamaican environment has proven to be quite a challenge. So, even as I decided to look at what my friend was offering, I was not the least bit optimistic. After all, I made up my mind. I was only curious. But I fell in love with the offer for several reasons. But that is not even the company that happened to me, as the topic of the video suggests. I contacted a friend who reminds me of myself. I met him through a previous venture. I reached out to him to find out what he was doing. But when I called, he was on vacation in Mexico. He promised to call me after his vacation, and that he did. He tried to impress me with how good the compensation plan and the opportunity is. But I was not exactly moved until he mentioned the products and the unbelievable promise that a vacation getaway comes with purchasing them, under special condition, of course. Yes, that's nice, but still, that is not what grabbed my attention. It was when I started seeing the actual products themselves. My naturopathic doctor had told me it would be great if I could source a good protein shake. I was actually wondering if I could find a Herbalife distributor to get theirs. I did not. The doctor said it is vital that I get on probiotics because antibiotics that I have been taking do a good job in preventing inflammation, but also destroy the good bacteria that the stomach needs. The company produces pre- and probiotics. He placed me on a special raw vegan diet, only to hear that all the nutrition products produced by the company are vegan. Are you seeing a pattern? My naturopathic doctor told me I need to get my body to an alkaline state because when the body is in an alkaline state, disease cannot thrive. Yes, you guessed it. If you are following the pattern, the company produces a product that helps to get the body alkaline. The products are just up my stream, virtually just what the doctor ordered in the nutrition I need to give my body. Of course, I need to have the actual fruits, the natural fruits, the nuts, the grains, the greens, the vegetables, but he also recommended supplements to go along. And that's where the nutrition products come in. But when I tell you guys that something has happened to me, something really happened to me. I have always loved network marketing, and I have always been attracted by the earning power. It would be an insult to your intelligence if I suggested that the money is not important to me, especially at a time when, due to illness, I have seen my income drop so much that I am now in debt. But the amazing thing to me is that this time around, it is not the money that's driving me, but the idea of sharing an opportunity for people to look better, to feel better, and to travel the world. Friends, the longest I have ever stayed in a hotel before finding SEACRET is 2 nights. And it's only because I could not afford 3. Now I can spend 7, not twice as much, but more than 3 times as much as I managed before. And not only in Jamaica, I can choose between thousands of resorts in countries across the world, the Caribbean, the US and Mexico, Europe, Africa. This is great. Something happened to me. I surprised even myself that 2 weeks into joining SEACRET, I am yet to look at the compensation plan. All I know is that they use a binary, and I will have a left side and a right team. My sponsor spoke with me about a feature of the compensation plan called cycling. I have not looked yet into what it is because I have not yet looked at the compensation plan at the time of preparing this video, because the money is not the main driver behind me in this business. The money will come, and I want it. In fact, I plan to make a huge success of this business. But I just want to share this with as many persons as I possibly can, even persons I would not have previously approached. Something has happened to me. It is such a powerful combination as I think of John's words. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. That for me is a good life. The company SEACRET calls what they offer the good life, but for me, there is no such thing as a good life without God. My opinion. So the good life is being healthy, being happy, being able to prosper in such a way that you can take a vacation at least once per year, 7 nights, and all of that while having a good relationship with your Lord. That for me is living the good life now. And I want it for all my friends, for all viewers of my videos. You deserve it. We deserve it. Life is hard, but now is our opportunity to get a well-desired break, yes, while looking better and feeling better. So what has happened to me is that not only am I back into network marketing after pledging to my nephew and to myself a very serious pledge to walk away from referring persons to an opportunity, only to now be at the place where I plan to do it more aggressively than I ever did before. Because after losing my mom a year ago, she was buried this very day last year. This week we lost a close family friend, and I have a brother of a different mother who lost his mom this week. I was telling my sister how the family could have well been dealing with my own death had it not been for that blood transfusion. All this happening at the very time I am falling in love with this health-related business, after getting to the place where I am telling persons not to take their health for granted. It is super exciting to think that in one place, in one club, in one community, we have the opportunity to look better, to feel better, to live a little longer, feel stronger, prosper, and see the world God created for us to enjoy. None of us can prevent death. For all I know, we could take the very best care of our health only to die from an accident. Life is unpredictable and death is certain. But we can add a few years to our lives, so to speak, and we can recover from disease if we provide the body with the nutrition it needs. And how wonderful to take even better care of our largest organ, the skin, and be rewarded with vacation getaways in the process. This is really different. Sadly, this year, I had the misfortune of recommending all of 3 companies that promised much and delivered little. This time, I am speaking about a company that is 2 decades old, that is delivering more than I have mentioned here. For more details, please watch this video in the card to the top right corner, your top right corner of your screen, and in the description below. You may also visit my SEACRET website, also in the description. Email me at winstontravelagent@gmail.com or call 876-344-1382. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. See the links in the description. Let us live the good life now. We can. Thanks for watching.